The average person spends 8 hours a night sleeping. Within those 8 hours, we spend about 2 hours dreaming. With no scientific evidence, we spend 15 minutes dreaming about early retirement, or not having to get up in 2 minutes to get ready for work. The idea of retirement at a young age is the primary goal of many people. It's an achievement to work through middle age, manage your money, and wind up on the other end with enough savings to live comfortably without having to work. It's tricky to do if you don't have cushy company benefits or a well-paying job. This reality may just stay a dream. Hopefully, the information in this video will give you some direction on how to start thinking about early retirement in Canada in a practical way, and help you forever hit that snooze button. Understanding early retirement. 55 is the optimal age to retire for those who can do so. The typical age of retirement is somewhere around 65 years old, but it's entirely possible to build your savings up to a point where you can get out 10 years earlier, especially if you start saving up while you're young. When it comes to understanding specific dollar amounts that you'll need to retire, you are not going to find an exact amount. Some people desire to live on far less than others. Some want to travel, and others want to relax at home. It is possible to get by minimally if you need to. Most of us want to continue living at our current level of comfort as we enter retirement. You can adjust the numbers to fit your desires, but the formula will remain largely the same for any amount of money. It's important to be careful when you're planning for retirement, though, as holding massive amounts of savings in risky portfolios isn't wise. So, let's take a look at your safest bets for retirement savings. CPP and retiring early. You should never forget that you might be eligible to receive the Canada Pension Plan, CPP, when you retire. That income should factor into your estimates of how much you plan to save as well. What you need to remember with CPP, you need to be at least 60 years old to start receiving those benefits. The longer you postpone CPP payments after turning 60, the higher they will be, although there's no benefit in postponing any longer after you turn 70. What is FIRE retirement? FIRE stands for Financial Independence Retire Early, and is a method of saving a great deal of money early on in order to retire whenever you'd like to. This retirement plan will require that you take out around half of your income and put it into savings to generate a sum that will provide for you through interest as you age. The 4% rule suggests that your savings can support you indefinitely if you continue to take only 4% out every year. How much do I need to retire at 55? With the FIRE method, a safe way to ensure that you're taken care of is to plan to withdraw 4% of your savings each year. Ideally, that figure will be sitting in a savings account that generates more than 4% interest each year as well. In order to live at your current standard of living, and only pull 4% of your savings each year, you'll need to save 25 times your annual income by the time you turn 55. In the case of a person who wants to live off of $40,000 per year, that means amassing $1 million by that time. How am I supposed to save $1 million or more? $1 million might seem like an incredible sum that would be impossible for you to achieve on your salary. The truth is that the older you get before you start saving and investing that money, the more difficult it becomes to retire early. That situation doesn't account for raises that the person might get over time and other financial benefits that their work could provide. If that person's income didn't change from $40,000 over 35 years, though, it would feel as though they made $32,000 considering the amount they'd be putting into savings. Thinking of that sacrifice, it might seem like a difficult thing to try and save a significant portion of your money and put it away for retirement. The thing is, though, that the money you save will continuously generate more interest throughout the span of your life. If your interest rate continues to grow at the hypothetical 7% annually, the 4% you withdraw will allow you to continuously grow your wealth with the remaining 3%. Want to learn more about financial well-being? Retiring early truly depends on how much you want to live off per year. It's a complicated process to save that much money, but it's absolutely possible if you have early retirement in mind. Along with your retirement plan, no matter what age, life, travel and health insurance should be a priority as well. We are one of the country's top financial comparison platforms and take pride in sourcing the best possible quotes from all of the major insurance companies across Canada. Get a quote today.